it hasn't.
Hi, it's Sean. I'm calling from Nevut. How are you? The address to the warehouse where you can go get some stuff before you hop on your flight.
Right now, an hour before, one of our lone soldier veterans is going to be heading out to Israel on a flight that was arranged through Nevut, and we want to make sure that he has the gear. He doesn't have the gear with him. He's going to the front line. He's a medic as well. So really thank everyone for being part of this, being part of the effort. Even though we're far away, we're still right there. They're in our hearts.
I'm sending you address right now. Head there when you can, and somebody will be there to meet you with some gear. Take a look here. I'm actually just designed the flyer, but what's going on tonight is there's going to be a Zoom meeting for IDF Lone Soldier veterans, and they're going to learn about responding to people in crisis from somebody named Ellie Kaufman. So we're going to get that Zoom up for tonight. It's at 9 p.m.
On Shabbat, I was actually called up to go to Israel to be with my unit, and obviously with the amount of work we're doing with the lone soldiers here, getting them back to Israel, helping out so many with over 40 with flights to Israel and getting them the gear. You know, every one of my units up north right now, and I got all my gear. I'm ready to go. I have my backpack ready, but obviously right now the commander said the most important thing to do, make sure that we get everyone taken care of here first. So it's definitely part of the experience, and there's an important mission also, making sure that every single one of our young men and women that are going to Israel, going back there, that they're taken care of, have the support they need. I'm obviously ready to go, but there's also this important piece over here, making sure that everyone's taken care of 24/7. So, you know, just I hope everyone's going to be safe, and that's what I daven for and I pray for, and I really appreciate everyone around the world giving that support. What happened was for Simchat Torah, we had a beautiful program happening here at our headquarters, and it was at 8 in the morning. I got a knock on this door right here. One of the soldiers comes running in. He's like, "There's a war going on. Hamas has, just invaded into Israel, and there's so many thousands, hundreds dead." And that was really the beginning of, my phone as being the leader of our organization just going off nonstop. And there's just the panic that people trying to get back to Israel, being able to help out, knowing who was going through the crisis, the struggles, everything, not knowing what's going on in Israel. And we were able to, see the struggles that everyone realizing they knew someone that was killed, they knew someone, someone else, they didn't know what's happening with family. We were right here all together, and more lone soldiers were coming here to be able to give that support, be able to be here for each other. And someone was here from Florida, he said that this is the best place for him to be right now when he's in the United States, where he's around other lone soldier veterans, and we could all be able to process this together and be able to help each other. So it's been literally non-stop. I have not slept much since before Simchat Torah, because we had all the programs going on, and it just went right into this. And I really believe very strongly that what everyone's doing to come here and be able to get the stuff together and be able to gather, help out Israel is making a huge difference and the morale for everyone. So thank you all.
All this stuff just came out of my van. It was filled up the whole thing halfway up, triple layered up. The whole back was totally full. It's a beautiful sight to see the tzedakah of our people.
So you have a lot of guys who are heading into Israel, and they need supplies. They need gear. They need random things like soap and headlamps and batteries. They need those things so that way they can get to their units as quickly as possible and get into action as soon as possible. So what we've decided to do was focus on what we can do, which is help the individuals, people who are veterans, who are here in the US. Where are the socks going? Here. They're about to head from here to Israel. They're about to fight. Get them the stuff they need. They can take some basic things for them. We can't solve all of Israel's problems right now, but I can solve those problems. So that's what we're focused on doing. People have been donating, you can see a lot of stuff. We're just trying to make sure that the guys who are mobilizing now can get there as soon as possible and have everything they need.
Came with a bunch of flashlights. Thank you for fighting for Israel. Toda lachem, Hashem yishmochem, chazak ve'amatz. Love, your brothers and sisters in America.
Thankfully, the response has been amazing. We've raised almost $100,000. For one, Kosher Troops, who is an organization that helps get stuff to American soldiers, they gave us their warehouse. We have another person who gave us an Amazon seller who has a warehouse in North Jersey. He's like, hey, anything you need, you can send to my warehouse. He's bringing that stuff here so we can stage it. People have been amazing in terms of just helping us out and helping this mission. So yeah, we're very thankful. We're very thankful to everyone, and keep up the good work, everyone. It's a lot to process, but the best way to process it for me is this. We know Israel is going to get through this. Hats. 1 second.
The second Chag ended, people just converged in this living room and immediately started working to put lone soldiers on flights, finding vouchers and finding resources, people to work with to help facilitate those flights, whether it was getting a free flight, finding a flight that was leaving from a certain area, getting a discounted flight. We also started organizing certain amounts of gear. In the corner over there, we've got 500 flashlights that were donated. We've been organizing a huge amount of emotional support for lone soldiers, for the parents of lone soldiers, and for the spouses and partners of soldiers, either here or ones who have left. I participated in a group last night with women whose husbands have left and are on planes or are in Israel already, and some women who are here at home and their partners and husbands are a million miles away because they all just want to be there and do something, and everybody's feeling helpless. So we've been really focusing on the emotional support aspect of Nevut. We've also been talking a lot about the ride and run that is taking place this Sunday. It's the yearly fundraiser that's been scheduled for months, but with the war breaking out, a lot of the people who were signed up to ride and run and volunteer have hopped planes, and so we are missing a lot of people to help with that event. So we've been reaching out to the community and the Nevut community at large to get volunteers, lone soldiers who are here at home to help with security. We've talked to the police department about certain safety measures, and we've decided to turn the end of the ride and run into a unity gathering where the community at large can come together with flags. We're going to write soldiers to letters, and we're going to be with each other to unite and strengthen the community.